Good morning. It's Thursday. I'm positive. Definitely Thursday. It's Thursday, the 26th of February. We're 90 days out from May 27th. The DTD2 this week continues. You're calling your N's and your R's and you're texting your A's. DTD2 just keeps you out of call bias. Make sure that you're moving through your entire database each quarter. I think people get wrapped up and they're like, I got to make all these calls. You don't. You talk to each of your humans 4 times a year. And that's if you're doing a planned attack. That's if you're doing like a 36 connect or whatever you choose to do, which arguably these days people are saying, well, that's not enough. You need to be doing like a 72 touch or maybe a 100 touch. Whatever you're doing, this just helps you every day know who you should be calling rather than get to your phone and be like, all right, I'll do some lead generation today. And I'll start with A again. You keep starting with A, you're never going to get all the way through. So if you're jumping in today, just jump in, jump on the ride where it's at. Right now it's call N and R, text A. Call N and R, text A. It is a Thursday. It's a Tech Thursday. KT Temple's going to be bumping around this afternoon. You can also book his face as you need to. And the link for that is right in the morning news. If you scroll down on the right-hand side, next to all the things, I'll tell you exactly where it is. Let's scroll. Birthdays, Daniel King, Patrick Frazier, Abby Edmonds, happy birthday. Keep scrolling. Underneath on the right-hand side, next to the bold schedule, which we'll talk about in just a second, is if you're looking for me, you can click the link to book my face, which is meetwithcoach.com, or you can click the link for Tech Time, one-on-one Tech Time with KT Temple. Don't forget, he's available Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why didn't you just say all week, Tim? Because I'm making a point. Monday, Tuesday, 7 days a week. So if you dare knock or text or call and be like, I couldn't find KT, you're not looking hard enough. He's available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 2. Not to mention today's Tech Thursday, and you'll have him all afternoon should you choose to. So please, if you're having problems, I'm going to say problems. If you're having problems understanding the tech, if you're challenged by the technicals, just book some time with KT. But this afternoon, you got him at 3 o'clock. It's basically open forum. It's his tech mastermind. He's going to have some stuff to talk about, but you can go in there for an hour. It's like having professor's hours at university. And then at 4 o'clock, it's KW onboarding. And just to be clear, not that he's not wicked smart. Boy's wicked smart. And this is proprietary tech, right? You can't go in there with your we bought some of the crappiest, what were they called? Jason loves it. It's called the Wazafan. If you are meandering around the intertubes and you're like, oh, that looks like a great price, it's not. Wazafan. I think they named it that because I was a fan until I opened the box and saw how bad it was. So if you show up with and I'm going to pick on some people here. If you show up with your Chromebook from 1987 that you stole from George Washington Elementary, like it's probably not going to be able to do what you needed to do in 2026. I'm just saying. So he's not here. He's not a blue shirt. This isn't Geek Squad. He's not here to fix all the tech. He's here to help you understand the Keller tech. Does that make sense? Does he understand how to do that for you on both a Mac and a PC? Yeah, there's not really a massive differentiation between the operating systems. All that aside, do not show up today at 3 o'clock because you can't get your Android to work. I seem to be picking on a certain brand. The iPhones don't work sometimes too. I mean, I'm sure at some point. Raise your hand if you. So, hi, Carol. So, just know that you have that availability. And there's a lot of cool stuff coming. We just found out in Atlanta at Family Reunion, tons of integration is coming. All of the things. This is the power of our relationship with Stone Point and all the things that they're going to be adding in. You've got Lone Wolf and all a whole bunches of things coming. And if you're sitting there and you're thinking, God, there's all this stuff. There's the stuff that I got to figure out. Now Timmy's saying more stuff is, it's going to be okay. This is when I call us, and we are the spoiled rich kids of real estate. This is okay. It's going to be okay. Can you imagine being in this industry in this time in 2026 and not having all the whiz bangs and the gadgets? Can you imagine? We were joking about this on the trip, and I joke about this all the time. My wife said this to me ages ago. Like back in 2010 when I got into this, she's like, can you imagine if you had a paper map and you were driving around with the paper MLS book? I would have got 0.0 done. And if we're being honest, I think I had a TomTom on my dash. Yep, look it up. Ask your grandparents. Plugging things in. It's suction cup to the windshield. You punched in your addresses. But at least I had that. Does TomTom still Tom? Are they still? Is Tom and Tom? Are they still TomTomming? I don't even know. Everybody's using Waze now. Most of us are using Waze. Waze is fantastic. But we have all this stuff now. And if you're overwhelmed by it, just take a breath. That's why we have Tech Thursdays. Not to mention, you have the opportunity to hang out with KT anytime you need to. You can click that link in the morning news and book his face just the same way you can book my face. We do have some changes that will be coming. Couple of shifts, right? So when we escape from here, we finished Ignite. Ignite wrapped up on Friday. And we have something that's going to be coming after Bold. Bold is going to graduate on April 7th. So we have something that'll be coming on Monday, April 13th. Monday, April 13th, there'll be a whole new program starting. And it's going to be kerosene, jet fuel. Pick something that lights on fire for your business. And we're going to be making a couple of changes to our existing schedule, nothing crazy, just to make this make sense. Because the funny thing is, they were talking to us, and when I say us, I mean the productivity coaches down in Atlanta. And they're like, so you're gonna need to add this and add that. And I was thinking to myself, because it was just me sitting with myself, thank God we already have this stuff. We've already got the things that they were talking about us requiring to make this thing make sense. And I know I'm not making sense for you right now, but that's okay. It's a Thursday. It's cold out. Just roll with it. So we are going to roll out this new program. Ignite is gone. I'm going to repeat myself, and I've been saying this for a while. Ignite is gone. It is almost romantic that we wrapped her up last Friday. And then Jason Abrams told a whole bunch of us in Atlanta that she's off into the ether. So this new thing is going to launch, and you'll see details coming soon. This new thing is going to launch after Bold. So Bold graduates on April 7th. The following Monday, April 13th, and this is available to everyone, capital V, everyone, we're going to start this new thing. So we're going to make a couple of changes to our schedule. You're going to see Fight Club, and people have been doing this already. You're going to see Fight Club is going to go not from 9 to 11, but from 9 to 12. So our lead gen time in Fight Club will go from 9 to 11, 9 to 12. You guys are like, you're adding another hour to fight. Yep. Because we got a bunch of people that hang out in there anyway. If like people aren't leaving the room, we don't shut the room. And when should you be doing lead generation? All morning. If your schedule allows. Now, if your schedule doesn't allow for you to be doing lead generation in the morning, that's a whole different conversation. And I'll be happy to have it with you. Then we're going to do what everybody was like, well, Timmy, you call it the midday protocol, but it's not at the midday. It's at 1 o'clock. I was trying to let you have a ham sandwich. But you know what? With all the demand and the protests, I'm just going to move it. So the midday protocol will be moving to 12 eventually. So you'll see these changes coming up. We're going to have our lead gen time from 9 to 12. And then at 12 o'clock, we're going to roll right into a conversation about how did your morning go? One big block. One big block. So we'll keep you posted on that. You'll see details on that. And then we're going to roll out this new program. The successor on Monday, April 13th, a week after we graduate from Bold. So a lot of cool stuff coming. A lot of cool stuff coming. And now this new program, just so you understand, will never stop. We used to do Ignite 2 months on, 2 months off, 2 months on, 2 months off. That won't be the case anymore. This new program, the class will happen every Monday at 9 o'clock. Every Monday at 9 o'clock, we'll be rolling through the classes. It'll be like a carousel. You can just jump on. There's 5 different classes, so we will have a rolling 5-day class program. So if you come in and we're on that class, you jump in on that class, and then you finish the other 4. So whenever you have time to jump in, you jump in. There won't be any, oh no, it's class 1 and I should wait until next. Nope. It's just going to hit every Monday. And then our brand new lead gen time will be 9 to noon. So you'll either be in that class on Monday or in lead gen on Monday, and the rest of the week will be lead gen. And this will give us more purpose, more time in our afternoon, and build a stronger community of people that are doing the next right thing in the morning. This will also serve as an opportunity for people to just keep doing the Bold activities when Bold graduates on April 7th. All of it will make sense. I promise you that. And we'll have more details on that coming up. But just know that we'll be extending Fight Club. We'll go from 9 to 11. It's now going to be 9 to 12. And we'll make an announcement about when that's going to start, 9 to 12. And then we will be moving the midday protocol up. But today it is at 1 o'clock. But those changes will be coming. All to serve the new schedule based around the new class, which starts on April 13th. It's that simple. We know one thing. We know that culture will always thrive in an environment of productivity. Our company's focused on 4 pillars: productivity, profitability, culture, and growth. And if you're productive, you'll be profitable. If you're productive and profitable, you will be smiling, and that helps the culture. And then people say, what's going on over there? I want to go play there too. And that adds to the growth. That's what we're going to be focused on. And we do that through your success. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for what you want. I'm excited to be a part of it. So join me for Fight Club. Join us for Midday Protocol today at 1 o'clock. Let's have these conversations. Let's start to put the plan together. Let's start to put you together for the version of this industry and career and life that you want. That's today at 1 o'clock, Midday Protocol. Today at 1, timsoffice.com. All these links are in the morning news. Then today at 3 o'clock, the Tech Mastermind with KT Temple. That is on Zoom. Click the link in the morning news. And then at 4 o'clock, he does KW Tech onboarding. Today at 4. If there's anything I can help with, please let me know. You can book my face at meetwithcoach.com. You can also reach me at 603-834-2856. Enjoy your day. We'll see you in and around the Market Center and the internet. Take care.